Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. I hope you all enjoyed the King's coronation yesterday. No, I didn't watch it either. I went shopping to Milton Keynes and picked up a few more Star Wars items. You know, I had something far more important to do. But so today I'm opening up the Emperor from Return of the Jedi, now known as Emperor Palpatine from the Palpatine dynasty, with his famous granddaughter Rey Skywalker. I love Rey, so I'm not going to knock her. I love Rey Skywalker. I think it's great that she's coming back to the to the franchise with a new movie, and let's hope it's. I've said this before, but let's hope it's going to be Dark Rey. That was completely wasted. It was great to see Dark Rey. I absolutely love Dark Rey, and I'd love to see more of her. Maybe in an alternative type timeline. You know, we've all seen Star Wars Rebels. What happened with Ahsoka? So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But anyway, again, this is another one of those retro collection figures that has totally blown me away. This is my original Emperor Palpatine from back in the 80s. So this guy would have come from Edmonton Green, Tesco's, 69p. So he's got a bit of wear. This guy, he's got a bit of wear to him because again, I played with him to death. And I remember when I got him, because I remember that you could get this. This was like a mail away figure as well, so you could pick this up as a mail away back in the day. But yeah, I picked him up 69p. And yeah, I remember my cousin, one of the first things he said was, oh look, he's got flares. He's got flare trousers on. And that's what my that's what my cousin used to do all the time. He'd just call him Emperor Flares with his flare trousers. But I think it's a great figure. I love it. I mean, I have got other Emperor Palpatines, and I've got better examples than this one. But you know, as I said, this has been played to death, and it's my original. So you know, it's another one of those figures that I'd never get rid of, and I absolutely love it. So he usually sits on display with all my other retro Imperial figures on my shelf. But the new retro collection version, it looks spot on. If I'm honest, it looks really spot on in relation to the sculpt. And I just love the image on there. I just think it looks amazing. Really, you know, brings back the old memories again. As I keep saying, I know it's getting boring now, but I think it looks great. Still, it's got the 40th logo on there as well, which I just adore that logo. And I know you can now pick up the. I know you could pick the pins up at Celebration with all the other merch. But you can now buy the pin from, or a similar pin with a logo from Shop Disney. So I'm definitely going to be ordering that. That's £14. Let your eyes be your guide. Same old bump on the back. Not impressive. And it's the old weak card. But this came from Zavvi, so not, you know, it's not in bad nick at all. Not in bad nick at all. So there is only one way to open these figures up, just like it's Christmas 1984, and I do want to compare it, like I did with the others. I want to compare it to the original. So let's get this guy open. Right, so here's the first look at him. Yeah, he just looks great. I mean, I absolutely love this figure. I mean, I played with the Emperor a lot because, you know, I'd recreate the scenes from Return of the Jedi. The Imperial Dignitary, not so. Again, he came from Tesco's. Not so much. I didn't really play with him much, which is probably why he's in such good condition. He's got a bit of a nose rub on him. But yeah, the Emperor, I used to play with him all the time. So I'm going to get him out of the packet, check his flared trousers, and compare him to my original from 40 years ago. Right, first impressions. I really like this this Emperor Palpatine. I think he looks, I think he looks spot on to the original. Slightly different colour grey, which they've used. Well, I suppose it's grey plastic, isn't it? So slightly different grey. There is one thing that I've noticed that is completely different from the original sculpt, and it's on. I mean, here's the. So this is the new Palpatine here. Let's just get him into focus. So here's it, and if you look here on the plastic, I don't know. There's this extra piece of plastic here. And I don't know what all that's about. I've got no idea. It's really strange. It's really bizarre. Whereas if you look at the original from the 80s, he's all smooth. So that is really, really bizarre. That is really, really strange. But apart from that, everything else looks really good. Even the definition, on these two Emperors, on the new version, on the actual body sculpt, it looks it does look really, really good. On the face, there's not as much definition on the face. It's, you know, which is what I've, you know, noticed on all the other previous Return of the Jedi figures. But yeah, it looks really good. But yeah, that is just surprising. I don't know what that piece is for. I don't know if it's to help him hold his walking stick, or if it is just a mistake. Maybe I've got like a dodgy, I don't know, a dodgy one from the factory, because you can't even see his whole hand. So that's really, really bizarre. What I'm going to have to do, because I bought two sets. I bought one from Star Action Figures, and this is the one I've got from Zavvi. I'm definitely going to have to check it out, because I don't know what all that's about. That's really unusual. But everything else does look similar, and he comes with his famous flare trousers. So my cousin will be happy with that. But what is that about? I don't understand that on his robes. What is that extra feature about? It's got to be a mistake. It's got to just be a factory moulding mistake. Don't know. It's absolutely bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I'm just going to get his walking stick, because I took the walking stick out of the packet, and I'm quite impressed with the plastic they've used as well. So let me just get that. Right, so I've put his walking stick in his hand, and I've got to say I'm quite impressed by the plastic that they've used for the walking stick. It's nice. It's nice thick plastic. It's a kind of matte finish. It's really well detailed. Really happy with that. On my original Emperor, I lost his walking stick in a galaxy far, far away. I probably didn't have it long after getting it from Tesco's. I don't remember having it for very long at all. So I picked up a repro from it was the last. I don't know if anyone remembers Collectomania, Comic Con, run by Showmasters. Used to be held in. It's now. I don't know what it is now. Was it like Collectomania, like 129 or something? It used to be in Milton Keynes, and they used to do it at the football stadium. And I went to the last one, and I think it was a weird one because it was so hot. And they had normally it was inside the stadium, but it was so hot, it was intense just outside the stadium. And I remember, I think that's probably why they stopped doing it there. But I remember there was this guy selling repro weapons, and I've got to say, they were really good. £2.50 each. Let your eyes be your guide. He gave me his business card. I don't know what happened to it, so I never saw him or purchased from him again. But I got a repro walking stick for the Emperor purely because, as I mentioned, my original Emperor, he's in my Imperial retro display on my shelf. But I mean, yeah, so I can't really compare the new version to the original because I don't have the original. But the repro is really good condition, and this new version, proper thick plastic as well. So yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the figure, but yeah, that bit on his robes is really strange. Really strange, and it's just so smooth. Just so smooth on my one. I just don't know. I just don't know what that bit is for, unless it's for holding the walking stick in a better way. But that is just so. It's just such a strange thing to have. But yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 for the Emperor. And what I did do is I dug out my Return of the Jedi Emperor from Star Action figures. So I've got that out. So let's just go back a bit, and I can confirm that it's got exactly the same. Let's just move the camera a bit. It's got exactly the same moulding issue on the Emperor's robes, which is just bizarre. I thought maybe I had a factory reject or a factory rarity that's probably worth hundreds of pounds, but no, it's exactly the same. So yeah, just really weird why they've left that little bit of plastic on his robe rather than having it smooth. But anyway, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really helps the channel, and it also lets me know you care. And I will see you in the next one. May the Force be with you. See you then.